You're right, lads. So, welcome back to a quick fire, non-edited audio video. So, what we're going to do today is talking about Attack on Titan Season 4. Now, I've just seen the trailer dropped on YouTube about it. It's actually on Netflix in the Philippines. I've not seen a UK trailer for it, so it's probably I'm going to have to go through like Crunchyroll, Funimation again to watch it, as they don't put it on Netflix in the UK for whatever reason. Amazon Prime's dropped it, so we can't watch it on there. So I'll find a way to watch it, even if it's via a VPN. But I decided after watching that trailer to just talk about why I love Attack on Titan. And what I got into Attack on Titan after I watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I believe that's the right way around. It's the one with the homunculus and then the homunculus and the flask and the whole sort of series arc, which starts from the beginning, starts from it's basically like a full day's worth of movie. If you've not watched it, you should. It's on IMDb's top 10 shows. And to be fair, to be an animation or an anime and still be in the top 10 of shows of all time, that's a good achievement. I think number one and two are like Blue Planet and what was the other David Attenborough one? I'm frauding myself here. I think it was Life on Earth or something like that. So that's the sort of level it's on. So yeah, I finished watching that. I was browsing Netflix, and I kind of wanted, when you're in that sort of zone and you've watched animation, there's not really anything that kind of compares to it, because you kind of the story wise is beautiful, and also so the art is beautiful, I should say, but then the story is also really engaging. So it's kind of like you're watching a painting, yet you're still getting the full plot of like a thriller. So it's sort of food for the mind and soul. So when you start watching them, it's not really something that you can replace with just like live action TV. So I was scrolling through Netflix and I found Attack on Titan, and again I binged that show from start to end, season one to season three. Originally, it's one of those things. What if you've never heard of it and you've never really seen what it's about, and you just like click on it, decide to watch the first episode, and you see these Goliaths coming in, you don't really know what it's about. And I have to say, Aaron Yeager in the first season is not really likable. He's a bit of a bitch, to be fair. He's not the most engaging character, but then you grow to love him as the seasons go on. His arc in season 2 and season 3, and even later on in season 1, he kind of gets better, but he still is like, he's not relying on his friends. I don't know why he's so distant to Mikasa when she's just trying to help him all she can. But I suppose that's me missing sort of some character development in him. Obviously, he's trying to stand by himself. That's something I'll probably see in season 4, him relying a bit more on her and being okay to be vulnerable. But if I had a girl like Mikasa, I mean, I would rely on her all the time. And like, I feel like in season 2, later on in season 3, she realizes she's never going to get what she wants from Aaron, which I kind of like this story, because each person in this story, in Attack of the Titan, like I was saying, it all has a story arc. Each person has their own character arcs, and we have different episodes for the different cast members. I say cast members, the characters, I suppose. But it's one of the things, like the Commander Ehrman is a really good guy. You've got um, the doctor who's trying to, well, I say doctor, she's the scientist. I can't, for the life of me, I can't remember her name now, but she's really good. And like all the cast work in Attack on Titan, and the main selling point is obviously the Titans. Who doesn't want to watch a show where literally it's the same reason people wanted to watch Pacific Rim. You see these giants, creatures, sculptures attacking each other, fighting each other. It's gory, it's brutal, it's emotional, all at the same time, and it's also really, really good to look at. Like the drawing, the animation styles, especially in the later seasons, are fantastic. And I can't wait for this new season to drop. I believe it's airing on the 10th of December, at least on Netflix in the Philippines. So it's one of those things that captivate people. I mean, if you went to Comic Con when season one, season two first aired, you would see plethora of Scout Corps people in cosplay, which really some of them look really cool. I did a video recently on about ASMR, and I actually came across someone called GB. I didn't put her in because she didn't really match the sort of theme I was going for and like the tags I was going for in that video. But she actually did like a cosplay character of it, of the Doctor sort of experimenting and trying to find out the weaknesses of these Titans, and it was actually pretty accurate, I guess. And I mean, it's ASMR, so it was a little bit weird, but at the same time, she played the character well, and I actually watched it all. It was a good video. And there's a lot of this sort of fandom around on the internet, and not as much as of a top anime. And I kind of like how, unlike something Netflix actually is pushing at the moment, Seven Deadly Sins, you don't have to go into the whole Bowserette type of anime. It's not fucking hentai. It is just good drawing. It's reminiscent of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's reminiscent of Avatar. Good plot, good drawing, and without all the fucking weird shit that you get from like Seven Deadly Sins. That's also a really good show, but it's the cliche, I think. Whereas this is actually it's a film. What's in a season-long content? It is really good. I never want to see a Netflix adaptation of this. I know they did make a film of it when it was at its height. Not Netflix, but there was a live action film. This is something that will not translate well into live action film. It just won't. And I don't think you would ever be able to make a TV show on the budget that would be required for this. So it's going to be fine as anime. But anyway, this is my just kind of, like I said, one long take, no notes, off the cuff, no editing or very limited editing. So most of the stutters and mess ups I'm keeping in this video, and I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to throw up some images of clips. Again, once again, just like in my Home Alone video, if all of a sudden you just see a load of stills, it's because the video was copyright blocked. I don't mind copyright claimed. I'm not really anywhere near to even care about that, but obviously if it's copyright blocked, I can't put the video up. No one's going to see it. Alright, so join me in the next one. It's probably going to be a Leicester FC video because we just lost in the Europa League, but that's another time, another story. So that video is probably going to be up tomorrow, just like usual. If you like the video, give it a like. If you want to suggest some sort of content, put it down in the comments below, and please subscribe. I want to at least get to 3 subscribers before the end of the year. I'm already on 2. Let's make it happen, guys.